Zion Williamson made his return to the court last night, dropping 13 points in 15 minutes of the Pelicans' preseason win over the Bulls. S.A., what'd you think?
I didn't see much of it. I saw a couple of moves, a couple of plays. I'm not worried about Zion, about anything about him other than his health. He's a sensational player. Let me put everybody on notice. I got the Clippers as the #1 threat to the Golden State Warriors in the West.
Okay.
I have the New Orleans Pelicans as the #1 sleeper in the entire NBA. The Pelicans can end up in the conference finals. The Pelicans can end up in the finals. They got a crew. They're long, they're athletic, they can get physical, they've got shooters, they've got athletes, and they got a whole bunch of heart. They ain't scared of anybody, and they got young, fresh legs. If Zion Williamson was healthy last year, they might have beat Phoenix in the playoffs. This is Zion. If Zion Williamson, if he stays healthy, I'm telling you right now, New Orleans is a huge threat.
It was my first time playing an NBA game in a long time. I was most excited about just playing the game I love and being out there with my teammates.
Williamson off that baseline.
Just so explosive.
He looked good. You know, he's just going to continue to get better. That's what we know about Z. He works at it. He's a competitor.
You know, it felt good for him, to hear his name in the starting lineup and stuff like that again. So it's just the beginning.
You got to be really excited if you're a Pelicans fan for what the future holds.
So a lot has happened in the sports world in the 518 days since Zion played. We had Tom Brady retire and then unretire from the NFL. Two tennis greats also called it a career in Serena Williams and Roger Federer. Kevin Durant asked for a trade, decided to go back to Brooklyn. Aaron Judge made baseball history, but Zion is finally back. So Chiney, what impressed you the most about last night? Was it his offense or his defense?
You know me, I'm always going to hedge, and I'm going to say a little bit of both. And my favorite thing about Zion Williamson is that you don't have to run a play for him to be effective. Look at the numbers he put up. In 15 minutes, he had 13 points, 4 rebounds, was 4 for 6 from the field, and went 5 for 5. For someone that wants to expand their range from the free throw line, that's a good sign. You know what time it is? Run me my tape, producer Kwaku, baby.
Hey.
Y'all, this is a big day for ESPN NBA. We've got new graphics packages, and look at this. I wanted to see if his quick twitch was back, and it was. Let's run it back. Bam. Quick twitch, gets to the rim, and gets to the paint. This is what I think Zion Williamson does in transition or even in the half court that makes things so easy on offense. But switching over to defense, you saw the play before. His verticality is insane. He's downhill. He's watching the play. Literally, in extension, 99.99% of players can finish from that point of view. Nope, we've got a pogo stick right here, goes straight up off of 2 and swipes it away, most importantly, without fouling. So it's so important that Zion is back. He's healthy, and I'm so excited for him.
But we had the return of a former #1 pick, a former unique unicorn-like prospect, and of course I'm talking about the Pelicans' Zion Williamson. Now, he only played 15 minutes. He did look good while he played, but remember the Pelicans in the playoffs last year? Do you remember them taking the Suns to a Game 7? If they add Zion, what does that say about their standing in the packed top of the Western Conference?
Shout out to Rakim. I came through the door. I said it before. If you're a Die Easy fan like my brother David Jacoby, and you're looking for an NBA stock team to invest in, I've been telling you guys for the last year, it's in New Orleans. Just think about what they've done. They have 4 guys that have averaged at least 18 to 20 points in this league. And I'm including Valanciunas, who gets buckets.
Yeah, he does.
As a center. And he makes threes, Jacoby. And when people discuss their team, he won't even get mentioned. You know why? Because they got Brandon Ingram, who's an all-star and an improved ball handler and improved playmaker and was flirting with triple-doubles. I remember I talked to B.I. last year, and I was like, passing game is crazy. You stepped up your floor game. He like, I'm about to get a triple-double tonight. And he had a couple of triple-doubles at the end of last season. C.J. McCollum, seasoned veteran, 25-point scorer. Re-sign him, mastered the mid-range, shooting more threes, making more threes, providing leadership and a calming influence. And then you got the man-child, Zion, the prospect that nobody's seen somebody his height 6'7", 6'8", his weight, 270, explode the way he does, like he shot out of a cannon at the hoop. And let me tell you something we do on this show every day. We highlight the players that acknowledge that they're in the best shape of their lives. And you know why it's important to David and you know why that's important to Jalen and Jacoby?
Why is that?
We've never been in the best shape of our life.
No, still coming.
At any
Still
point.
coming. Going to the gym today.
At any point. And so now when I see great players like Luka lead his team to the Western Conference Finals and be like, you know what, I'm about to get in shape and win MVP on these boys. When I see Zion sitting at a press conference, this is Zion. I know I'm in good condition. He's never said that into a microphone since he's been in the league. That's going to be scary for the rest of the league. Great for their head coach, Willie Green, who does a terrific job nurturing young players.
Hey, what's up, guys? Jag from Jaggy Sports, and it is October the 5th, 2022. Yes, it's a great day. Nice, beautiful, sunny day. And last night, Zion Williamson was smiling. Why was he smiling? Because it was his return to the NBA after a long hiatus because of his injury. And he did not disappoint, right? He had 13 points, and that guy was just phenomenal in his first game back, right? I know a lot of people are saying who's only at 13 points, yada, yada, yada. That's not that much, but like, dude, this guy, if you saw that game against the Bulls last night, unbelievable, right? Like, I know the Pelicans blew a lead, but they still managed to win the game. But the story is Zion Williamson, and as you just saw in the clips, Stephen A. Smith is saying that Zion Williamson and the Pelicans, Ingram, CJ McCollum, and others, Valanciunas, they are the sleeper of the NBA, right? And he is saying they have the potential to go all the way to, I think he said Western Conference Finals, or if not Finals. And I gotta admit, right? Like, he can be possibly right, because the Pelicans are very, very good. Like, I remember texting a buddy of mine last night, and I said, "Damn, man, I should have bet on this game last night." I had the Pelicans beating the Bulls 2 days ago, and I told them bet on the Pelicans, and guess what happens? You know, Pelicans won, obviously. But my point is, Pelicans have it all, right? They have an up-and-coming coach in Willie Green. He's very good. And, you know, they are phenomenal. Like, you have to admit, if you have not seen them play, you have got to see them play, because they have a lot of length, they have a lot of girth, they have a lot of strength, they have a lot of shooters, they have a lot of defense. I forget what that guy's name is. Rookie of the year, or not rookie, rookie last year, but he's pretty good too. And you got to give him props. David Griffin put one hell of a roster together, and kudos to the Pelicans fans, because now you have a phenomenal team to root for, because this team, like Stephen A. Smith, and I said, and I have to agree with this, they are the sleeper of the NBA, right? I do not see them losing a lot of games this year, as opposed to other years. But this year, this season could be the Pelican season. And it's all led by Zion Williamson. He's just going to get better. Brandon Ingram's already there. He's already an all-star. CJ McCollum, he's proven he's an elite scorer, elite shooter. He's an all-star. So, yeah, Pelicans have got it made this year for sure. Tell me what you think. Our Pelicans are the sleeper of this season of the NBA, and how far will they go? Jag from Jaggy Sports.